Can someone tell me, frankly, are eyeshadows back? Because if they're back, my bank account is in serious trouble. Anastasia Beverly Hills just came out with their holiday collection, and I have a little bit of everything here with me. I have the new eyeshadow palettes, I have one of the lip velvets, and I have one of their eyeliners. So one piece from everything except for the eyeshadow palettes. I got them both. And yeah, let's play with it. Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes truly bring out the nostalgia, because when I first started doing makeup, they were so popular. I'm curious to see if these small eyeshadow palettes are the same quality. These are so cute, and there's something for everybody. If you are one of those that craves neutral, warm tone looks, this Spice palette is for you. And this is the Sugar eyeshadow palette, which has more cool tones but also some nice pop of colors. We have a blue, we have a pink, we have a lavender. You will let me know which one you like the most, but most importantly I want to see if we have typical Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow quality. So I have just some foundation on my eye. Let's start with the Spice eyeshadow palette. Should we swatch it? I think we should. Let's do it row by row. There are some mattes here that have some like shiny particles in them. I think that is for better blend. These are immediately super soft to the touch. I'm watching the middle row now, which is the one with the sparkles. These are so buttery. I actually thought that these would be more of a gold, but it feels like it pulls a bit yellowish and it has some green in it. I think that this makes it super appropriate for holiday. And then we have the deep shades of the palette. This is the smoky part. You can do your eyeliner with this, you can smoke out your look, you can do, well, a smoky eye. So we're not gonna get something that is super out of the box with this palette. This is perfect if you like neutral and, well, you don't want to think about what you're gonna put on your eyes too much. I'm gonna pick up this, the fairest shade in the palette, and I'm gonna put this. Oh, this has a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see that. This is typical for Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I actually am not surprised. And there's a lot of pigment. Do you see that? This is completely normal for Anastasia Beverly Hills. The quality is usually great. You can see how here I didn't have to blend. It basically blended itself. This is a very nice shade. It doesn't pull orange, so it's not too warm. Let's go into the shade next to it, this one here. It does have some silver sparkle in it. So let's see if it translates on the eye. So I can definitely see the shimmer, but when you blend this shade, it will blend away. It's not bothersome, and this also doesn't pull orange. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought this was gonna be warmer, but these two shades, like if I stopped here and just added the shimmer, this would be a neutral eye look. I'm pretty impressed by that. The smoky, the darker shades, we have one that is definitely warmer and one that is more neutral. So I will use the more neutral one, you guessed it. And this is super powdery. So beware of how much you pick up. Yeah, because you see how much pigment there is. This is typical for the brand. I'm happy to see that even if they are doing smaller palettes, we can find the same quality. And I want to use the pink, actually. I don't want to do the gold. Yeah, let's do the pink, even though I might use the pink as well in the other palette, just because it's pink. So it's not pulling pink on me, is it? I feel like it looks more of like a champagne frosty. That's really nice. There's like the base of the shadow is clearly a pink, like a peachy pink. And when I swatch it, I see it, but on my eye, I don't see the pink. I just see that sparkle, which is very dominant. Okay, so this is a bit different than what I expected, which is fine. Should I pick up a bit of that greenish gold? Let's put it in the center. Oh, yeah. This one is like, if you put it on, you will notice. It's not shy. Can you see how this sparkles? I do have a bit of fallout here, so you might want to do your eye makeup before you do your base. I feel like I need a bit more brown, a bit more shading. So these palettes are super convenient to travel with. The beauty industry shifted towards products that are smaller. I feel like we don't do big palettes anymore except Beauty Bay. Or I think Morphe. I think Morphe is also doing, still doing their bigger ones. But this size is perfect. I'm gonna mirror the look on my lower lash line, so I'm gonna use the same shades. These colors are reminding me of the Lisa Eldridge new Fawn eyeshadow palette. I made a video about it, of First Impressions, if you're interested. But these matte shades I use definitely look similar. The formula is completely different. These are 100% powder, typical powder eyeshadows, while Lisa Eldridge has more of a cream to powder formula. Shall we use this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner? This is in the shade Burgundy. Now, I have already used this because I cannot wait, and honestly, lately I've been really feeling the burgundy looks. This is not properly a burgundy. This is a brown with a lot of red, yes, which is basically burgundy, but this pulls really brown, but I am happy with it. I like how stiff the brush is. It's very precise, only the tip is a bit more... Oh, c'è un video. Puoi chiudere la porta? Boyfriend, just walking into my room. I was saying only the tip is a bit more flexible, which makes it easier to do like very super pointy looks. And if you are one of those, maybe you have a lower contrast kind of complexion, a brown eyeliner will look softer on you. I am definitely higher contrast, but I cannot talk and do this while talking. I still like using brown because I feel like it's noticeable, but only in a few occasions, and it makes you like just stop and look, and at least it does to me. Is that brown? Is that black? I don't know why, but I like the fact that it makes you pause. And after all, don't we just embellish our eyes because we want people to look at them? We definitely do. So I really like this eyeliner. I would have loved this to be a bit more red, so a bit more burgundy. It does look kind of brown on me, but I'm happy with this, and I really like the formula. I really like the brush. I would definitely consider this in black because I feel like it's very handy, very easy to use. Let's move on to the second eyeshadow palette. I think that this one really caught the eye of a lot of people because it's interesting, something new. For holiday, we all want like to capture that holiday magic. So let's watch this. The first row is always gonna be, at least in these two, your transition shade, your base shades. So here we have like a baby pink. I love that shade, but we will have to see if it shows up. Then a taupey, mauvey brown, and then another taupey brown, a deeper one. This has some sparkle in it. In the light, sometimes it seems blue, so silver to blue sparkle. Middle row as your showstoppers. So we have the shimmers, we have a silver, a pink, and that blue. By the way, that blue did arrive shattered. I had to press it in, and I noticed that a few people have the same issue, so it might be best to grab this in store if you don't want to have surprises. Here are the shimmers. They're really, really pretty. The blue is not just a blue. It does have some purple in it, and it kind of shifts based on the light. I would have preferred to have like that baby blue, but it's still a very nice shade. Then the last row we have your smoky, except here we have a lavender, and this is not a shimmer, it's a satin. So here's the lavender, super pretty. We have like a burgundy with gold shimmer. I feel like I can see the shimmer more in this one, and then just a dark deep brown that doesn't want to be swatched. So again, I just have my foundation. I'm gonna make sure there are no creases. I'm gonna start with the baby pink, of course. I want to see if it shows up. I am fair, so it should, and yeah, it does. But if you are more melanated than I am, this will look whitish. Like you won't notice that pink a lot, definitely. I would like to have my whole lid done with this. I really like the shade, but I'm gonna use that taupey brown next to it to deepen. Yeah, the fallout is a lot. I was expecting this to be a bit more pigmented, but maybe that pink base is making this taupe softer. And again, I have a lot of fallout. This eye look is definitely shaping up to be the complete opposite of that one, simply because it's super cool tone so far, and we appreciate brands having a warmer and a cooler toned option. I think that's very 2024 of them, because a lot of people love cool tones now, and thank God they do, because we have so many options. I'm gonna go into that taupe with blue sparkle to deepen this. Honestly, I could even stop here with the shadow because I feel like that's deep enough for me, but I want to try and use something else as well because we are trying it for the first time. So should I will go actually for the burgundy. Why not? I will apply the burgundy eyeliner again, so maybe this will tie it together. And yeah, this looks purple now, which is something I noticed with the ColourPop palette as well. If you have a lighter cool tone base and then put on a burgundy, it will show up as a purple. It won't show up as a burgundy. So you're basically removing all the warmth out of your burgundy if you're applying it with a cool tone eyeshadow. But honestly, I feel like this burgundy does pull very, very purple. It's not one of those red leaning burgundies. I feel like I have used that word so much that I don't know if it even exists. For my lid, I want to use the lavender. So this is a satin. It's not gonna give us a lot of sparkle, but it's super interesting. I actually love lavender, but I usually use it for spring. That's so cute. Honestly, that's so cute. But I want to top it off with, I don't want to use the blue because everybody's using the blue. You know what I mean? So let me use that pink. Wow, what a rebel. And I'm just applying it in a thin layer. Basically, I'm adding the sparkle, but without a lot of the base. I will mirror again the same shades for my lower lash line. Every time I use one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, I am taken back to years ago. I was just starting with makeup, and I only used to do my foundation, which, let's be honest, it probably was the wrong shade, and eyeshadow, nothing else. That was definitely a look. I'm still gonna use that burgundy eyeliner. I don't know if it fits with the look since it's very, well, warm leaning, but I feel like it would be weird to have a different color of eyeliner on this eye. Yeah, this eyeliner is definitely more pointy. It's alright, it's just makeup. Let me apply mascara and then we will try the rest of the holiday collection. I know I look weird with just lip liner on, but I have applied the Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade Limitless Brown because we are applying one of the new shades for Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvets. This is the shade Blackberry. So this is super deep. I have already tried this. In fact, I think when you see this video, I will have already put out a short with this exact combo I'm gonna be using. This is super, super deep. It is a purpley shade, so it makes sense that it's called Blackberry, I guess. Well, I'm gonna show how it is applied like in full, and then I'm gonna show you how I like wearing it. I have super dry lips, so I guess you will also be able to see how this works on chapped lips. And this is it, applied on all my lips. You can see it's very deep, but I think that it's very, very sultry. Like, I love this shade, it looks so good. The formula is super comfortable. It honestly reminds me of the Fui blurring pots from K-Beauty. I actually have one right here, and actually these are similar. This shade is called Boss, and you can see that they are definitely in the same color family. The Anastasia Beverly Hills is just more pigmented. So if you like that formula but you think these are too sheer on your lips, because they are very sheer, like you're never gonna get this intensity of color on your lips, even no matter how much you put this on. I tried. These lip velvets are for you. I know that there's some people that don't like this formula because they feel like it accentuates. Let's leave it at that. The cracks on your lips, so if you have very dry lips with a lot of fine lines, it's gonna show. I think that it's a super comfortable formula. I do think that if you have fine lines, they will show, but honestly, I like that effect. Maybe I'm just the weirdo here. I just like it, and it makes lips feel more real, you know what, last time I bought something like a lip product. It was a liquid lipstick because I was influenced by an influencer and it looked so good on her, and then I put it on and it was patchy and streaky and super dry, and I was wondering why, and then I realized I don't have fillers while they do, so it makes sense that a liquid lipstick looks super smooth on her smooth lips because she has fillers and I do not. So I do not have fillers. That is your indication for how the product behaves. If I do this for a long time, it will like not crack, but it will deposit in my lips. So yeah, that's on you to decide. If you have fine lines and you don't like them, it is probably not the product for you. I do like this look, so. And I usually wear this, but a bit worn. Let me show you. I will just, here it is. I removed the first layer and now I have like that stain effect. What I like most about these lipsticks is, at least this shade, but I feel like this is a deep shade, so if this behaves this way, probably also the other ones will, is the fact that these leave your lips stained, and I love that because most of the lipsticks, when you eat, they're gonna wear down, and I don't like being left with that half lip look in which half of my lips are bare. With this, you won't, because your lips will be stained that shade, so it will look like your lipstick is wearing down, but it's wearing down nicely. So thumbs up for that. I'm definitely planning on adding a few more shades of this. This is one of the 3 shades they came out with. I think actually 4 shades they came out with for the holidays. They do have like more of a pink one and a red one. I am eyeing them both because yeah, I like that staining effect. It reminds me of the Prada lipstick. It does the same thing, and that's one of my favorite lipsticks. I need to apply my blush, and since we are doing an Anastasia Beverly Hills focus video, I'm gonna try this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blurring Serum Blush. This is in the shade Baby Pink, but what got me about this is the fact that this is definitely not a baby pink. This is a lavender blush. It's a super cool tone baby pink. See how purple it looks on my arm, and even swatched. It is definitely purple, and I want to try this because I am in the mood for baby pink. Doesn't really go with my looks. Probably maybe with this, but definitely not with that. And I'm gonna use a more denser brush because this is a super liquid formula. And let's go in with this. Yeah, that's definitely purple. I am fair, so when it shears out, I think it goes the perfect shade of baby pink on me. So I think that this shade is definitely created with the fair girls in mind. I like this a lot actually. This might be my new blush obsession. Just putting it out there. It goes great with this look. It won't go with this. I am just worried about the wear time of this because it's a serum blush and serum blushes tend to not wear a lot. I would never have expected to like a lavender brush. I do have some purple blushes, but they're too gray for me. Well, this is perfect. Just look at this eye. I'm gonna soon have a MAC Cosmetics blush that seems to be the same shade. So I'll probably top it with that one and just create a blush combo and probably make a short about it. As a reminder, please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps, but also you have more makeup on your feed. And yeah, this was all for the Anastasia Beverly Hills collection. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which palette inspires you the most? Which one you think you're gonna get if you are gonna get something? My considerations, I love the lip velvets. I'm gonna grab more, definitely, but again, it's not for you if you don't wanna see your fine lines enhanced. Well, not enhanced, but you can see them. It's just that moussey type of formula. You're gonna see them. Then I love the eyeliner. Also would consider grabbing the black because the formula is great and the brush applicator is magnificent. And for the eyeshadow palettes, I mean, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. What did we expect? These are exactly what I expected from the brand, and I'm very happy that they came out with these because I can travel with them very easily. There's a palette for every mood you might be in. So if you have a cool tone mood or a more neutral leaning mood, I'm curious to know what you think in the comments. And thank you for watching this video. I hope that I entertained you. I don't know, maybe you were doing your chores, maybe you were studying. Don't watch YouTube while studying. Or maybe, I don't know, you were cooking, maybe you were trying to sleep. I do watch YouTube in these instances. I'm gonna go. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye!